Here are the tests on my 1974 Eljer Sanus. It is using this tank with my Japanese Inax flush valve. So I will show you guys a flush and then let's see how it does on tests. This toilet is pretty similar to the emblem. It does have a larger opening and a weaker siphon, but if you see a toilet with a large siphon jet like that and it's on a flushometer, chances are it'll work on a tank as well. But if you look over here at my Santon, you can see that the siphon jet is fairly small, and that one does not actually flush out on a low tank, which is very unfortunate. So anyway, like I said, I will show you guys a flush and then let's see how it does on tests. This has a nice flush, but the siphon is really weak. For the first test, let's see if it can take a washcloth. I'm guessing that even though it has a weak siphon, it will probably have good performance. The trapway is not glazed, but there are no obstructions, so I'm guessing that it will do perfectly. I guess once the tank fills, we'll see. Perfect, as expected. For the next test, let's see if it can take a grocery bag. It should do perfectly. Again, perfect as expected. Now let's see if it can take the washcloth and grocery bag together. The trapway is pretty large, so I think it will pass. If not, it will pass with a struggle and maybe require another flush. That did incredibly well. Now let's see if it can take a dish towel. I'm honestly guessing that it will ball up and it won't be able to take it, but if I angle it, it will go down in one flush. Not enough power to siphon. So I'm going to let that refill and give it another flush. That was a perfect pass. I'm impressed. Overall, the performance on this toilet is excellent. I really do like these Sanuses, except I just can't get over the bad bowl clearance. I've seen videos of these miserably failing dye tests on flushometer, and this is on a tank, so I can only imagine how horrible it will be. I'm guessing that I'll probably have to clean the dirt out with the hose, and I'm not looking forward to that, and I'm not going to say it's going to do that because I have not seen it. So I'm just going to hope for the best when I do the dirt test, and maybe it will impress me. So now let's move on to the flush tests. For the first flush test, let's see how it flushes with a dry bowl. And that's the wrong setting. Perfect. It seems to have a pretty nice flush, so I'm guessing it will flush pretty normally. That's pretty normal for a dry bowl. The flush stayed normal, but it was a little bit weaker at the end. That's not uncommon at all. Now let's see how it flushes with a clogged siphon jet. This toilet has a very powerful swirl, so I'm guessing that it will flush just fine. I was definitely mistaken there. It had no chance of siphoning, and it looks like the towel that I put around the spud has been fully soaked up with water, and now it is leaking onto the bowl. So for the next test, let's see if it can take dirt. Since it's wet outside, I'm going to use a mixture of dirt and ash. And it looks like it's already started rinsing. So I'm hoping that the bowl clearance will not make me gag. That actually didn't do too badly. The rinse could use some help in the front there. But overall it did really well. I'm actually very surprised. Wow. These are better on a tank than on a flushometer. That is really surprising. I'm going to give this another flush and see how much of that ash it can remove, but I'm guessing that that is just a place where the rinse does not get. So the tank is about 3 inches below the water level, so let's try it. Still left a bit up here, but my plebe does that too. So overall, I would say this toilet is actually very good. I would definitely recommend those who have these put them on low pressure, but make sure they still flush out, kind of like this one does. But yeah, I'm very surprised, and I'm definitely going to be putting this on my high tank as well as my other commercial toilets. So anyway, that is all for this video. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe and turn on notifications. It helps my channel a lot and I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next video.